Hi everyone, I'm Kim Lin, and in this video I will be talking about my experience and my journey throughout oral communication class by Professor Judy. Without further ado, let's jump right into my journey. It all started when I began my first week in the oral communication course. I was clearly frightened and was nervous when I had to do my first video introduction about myself. I swore to myself that I would make it all done just in one go, but I ended up recording the video again and again and again for like 10 times. However, my professor has motivated me to move forward and not give up with fun voicing activities such as playing with our voice with nursery rhymes and reading web pages. My second notable activity that we did was the SDG material video, where I was grouped into a group of 3 people, and I was supposed to be talking about my own SDG goals with the others that they have their own individual SDG goals, and we all have to talk about it in one video and explain why is it important and what's the information. Personally, I love this one just because it encouraged teamwork, and it's not one of my favorite ones, but however, I did like it the most at that time. The next biggest activity that I also did was the impromptu speech activity, where basically I was given a topic from the professor to actually talk out loud without the script beforehand or without any rehearsal beforehand. Basically, I need to use the topic as a way to script out the script in my mind. It was very fun, and for me it was my favorite one because it actually helped me to learn how to talk without a script. Another activity that I also did was the workshop 5. It was a funny one because it's about argument and persuasion, and I love the angel versus devil activity, where basically one person was supposed to either agree with the angel or devil. And I love this one because it actually encouraged me to decide whether I agree with that person or the other. Not to mention the TV news report group video activity, where basically me and my teammates supposed to make a video about the news. It was very hard. Actually, I remembered myself struggling with planning, with all the editing, but it did taught me how to plan and organize well. And I also forgot to mention for my midterm exam, I did a presentation about SDG goals. For me, I chose SDG 6, water and sanitation, the same as the SDG video. But unfortunately, it's not all rainbows in the other side of the fence. There is another activity that I did. It was debate. It was one of the big ones. And at that time, my team was debating on the positive side of AI in education, and the other team was actually debating against us. But unfortunately, because of how bad we were, we ended up lost. But there's no worries, because it is a helpful lesson for me to actually not become stressed out and not to actually get disorganized. The next activity was the Shark Tank. The Shark Tank was notably one of my most memorable activities of all time because it became my favorite one, and it's just because I have a chance to express myself through selling products or services to the investors. Finally, we ended the semester with one of the awesome final projects ever, which is about the final show presentation of a game show called Are You Smarter Than the 5th Grader? Basically, it's all about the adults versus the 5th grader. Last but not least, I would like to give my gratitude to my professor Judy for everything that you have supported us throughout this semester. And because of your effort, Professor Judy, you have made the course really fun and really enjoyable for me. And I've become a better person from being the anxious little kid to being the extrovert self right now. And through all this experience, this might be a sign that anyone can achieve anything. Thank you.